Hello everyone. Today we will be continuing talking about greater than, less than, and equal to. But today we're going to be adding numbers to it. So yesterday or on Monday we talked about the meanings of greater than, less than, equal to, and comparing numbers. Tuesday we learned that we can use 100 chart and a timeline to figure out which number is bigger. And then today we are going to be talking about or learning how to compare two-digit numbers, and we will also be comparing base 10 blocks as well. So before we start, let's go over our I can statement. I can compare two-digit numbers using the greater than, which is this sign, remember? This is the greater than sign, and then less than, and then equal to symbols. So we will be learning and putting them symbols into our work today. So let's go over our vocab words. These are also posted in Google Classroom as well, so you guys can print out and keep and review them and use them when you need help with homework and everything. So the first one is greater than. Greater than. Compare numbers when the first number is bigger than the second number. Now remember, we learned that the greater, and this is the greater than symbol, remember? And the greater than symbol eats the bigger number, right? The less than number, or less than, compare numbers when the first number is the smaller than the second number. Remember that the less than symbol points to the smaller number. So for these examples, for greater than, I have 5 is greater than 2. And I also have the base 10 blocks as well to show you. So we have 5 and 2. We know 5 is greater than 2 because it has more of the base 10 blocks. And it's eating the bigger number. And then for less than, 3 is less than 6 because there's 3 and there's 6. Well, 6 has more unit or base 10 blocks than 3. So 3 is less than 6. So the less than point is pointing to the 3. Now equal to. And the equal to symbol is the equal sign. Numbers are the same. So for this example, 2 equals 2. There's no more and there's no less. They equal the same. They both have 2. And then we learn to compare is to decide if one number is greater than, less than, or equal to another number. So what we just did in these examples, we're comparing two numbers. Okay? So now we're going to watch this YouTube video to help us understand better the symbols and a way to memorize it when we are doing it today.
Alligator, alligator, in the mood for food.
Oh no!
Alligator, alligator, now he's a hungry dude.
Oh yeah!
Looks for something on his left side, looks for something on his right side. Alligator wants the biggest meal every day and every night.
What's the biggest number? I'll eat the greatest number. I'll open my mouth for the greatest number. Yummy, yummy, yum, eating numbers is so fun. I'll open my mouth for the greatest number.
Now he's gonna eat the 7
Yum yum!
because it's greater than 5.
Oh yeah!
He's gonna open his mouth for the 7. He always eats the greater number. When you use a less than, greater than sign to compare numbers, the open or wider side is facing the greater number, and the smaller side points to the smaller number. It looks just like the alligator's mouth.
Alligator, alligator, in the mood for food.
Oh no!
Alligator, alligator, now he's a hungry dude.
Oh yeah!
Looks for something on his left side, looks looks for something on his right side. Alligator wants the biggest meal every day and every night.
What's the biggest number? I'll eat the greatest number. I'll open my mouth for the greatest number. Yummy, yummy, yum, eating numbers is so fun. I'll open my mouth for the greatest number.
Now he's gonna eat the 30
Yum, yum.
because it's greater than 25.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna open his mouth for the 30. He always eats the greater number.
The wide end of the sign faces the greater number 30, and the small side points to the number 25.
Alligator, alligator, in the mood for food.
Oh, no.
Alligator, alligator, now he's a hungry dude.
Oh, yeah.
Looks for something on his left side. Looks for something on his right side. Alligator wants the biggest meal every day and every night.
What's the biggest number? I'll eat the greatest number. I'll open my mouth for the greatest number. Yummy, yummy, yum, eating numbers is so fun. I'll open my mouth for the greatest number.
Now he's gonna eat the 68
Yum, yum.
because it's greater than 58.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna open his mouth for 68. He always eats the greater number.
And 68 is greater than 58.
Alligator, alligator, in the mood for food.
Oh, no.
Alligator, alligator, now he's a hungry dude.
Oh, yeah.
Looks for something on his left side. Looks for something on his right side. Alligator wants the biggest meal every day and every night.
What's the biggest number? I'll eat the greatest number. I'll open my mouth for the greatest number. Yummy, yummy, yum, eating numbers is so fun. I'll open my mouth for the greatest number.
Now he's gonna eat the 99
Yum, yum.
because it's greater than 3.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna open his mouth for the 99. He always eats the greater number.
And 3 is greater than 99. What? It's not? No, 99 is greater than 3.
Alligator, alligator, in the mood for food.
Oh, no.
Alligator, alligator, now he's a hungry dude.
Oh, yeah.
Looks for something on his left side. Looks for something on his right side. Alligator wants the biggest meal every day and every.
Now that we watched the YouTube video, I want you guys to learn what you watched in the video and think about it. The alligator mouth is eating the bigger number. Okay? And the less than, it's not going to get eaten, right? So just think of the alligator eating the bigger number. And that's how the symbols are. So now we are going to go through the PowerPoint. Before we start, let's do a quick review. Click the bigger number, 81 or 18. Let's go over to our 100 chart and let's circle 18. And let's circle 81. Which one's smaller or which one's bigger? We can tell that 80 is all the way down here and 18 is all the way up here. So 81 would be the bigger number. Good job, guys. Click the bigger number, 45 or 94. Let's look over at our 100 chart. Let's find 45 right here. And let's find 94, and it's right here. Which number is bigger? 45 is all the way up here. And 94 is all the way down here. And if we keep going down, the numbers keep getting bigger. So I would say 94 is the bigger number. Woohoo! Next one. Click the bigger number, 39 or 33? Let's find 39 on our chart. Whoops. Right here, and let's find 33. Right here. Well, we can tell that in the tens place, they both start with a 3. And in the ones place, there's a 9, and then there's a 3. Now, if we look at our 100 chart, we can tell that once we move right, the numbers get bigger, right? So if we're at 33 and we're moving right, the numbers get bigger. So 39 would be the bigger number. Now we are going to click the bigger number and count the base 10 base 10 blocks. Now remember, the stick represents 10 and the little cube represents 1. So for the first one, if each stick is 10, let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30. And if this is 1, it's 31. Now over here, we only have 1 stick. So that's 10. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. 10 plus 6 would be 16. Now let's go over to our 100 chart and see 31 is right here and 16 is right here. If the numbers get bigger once you go left to the right, and 16 is all the way right here, and 31's down here, let's look at the tens place. In 16, the 1 is in the tens place. And for 31, the 3 is in the tens place. So I think 31 will be the bigger number. Next one. Click the bigger number. If the sticks represent 10, let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is 50. Let's count this one. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This one's 60. Now let's go over to our chart. Let's find 50. 50 and 60. In the tens place, there's a 5 in the 50, but there's a 6 in the 60 tens place. Or, let me repeat that. There is, for 60, the 6 is in the 10 place. If we look at the picture, at the base 10 blocks, 60 has 1 extra stick than the 50. So 60 would be the bigger number. Next one. Click the bigger number. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is 50, and this is 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 30 plus 7 is 37. Now let's go over to our chart. Let's find 50. Let's find 37. In 50, the 5's in the tens place, and in the 37, the 3's in the tens place. Well, we know 5 is bigger than 3, so 50 would have to be bigger. Click the bigger number. let's count it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is 50 and this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We already did this one. Remember we said the 60 had an extra 10 than the 5, so this has more. It's greater than. Now let's go over stuff. So when we compare numbers, the alligator mouth is always eats the bigger number. Greater than is, see how the alligator mouth eats the bigger number? So 45 is greater than 23. 71 is less than 86. You can tell that the alligator mouth is not eating the 71, it's eating the 86. So 71 would have to be less than 86. Equal means same. So we know 50 equals 50. If we have 50 apples in one bucket and we have another 50 apples in another bucket, it would be the same total. So 50 is equal to 50. Okay, now we are going to be learning and practicing using what we learned the other day about greater than, less than, and equal to, the symbols. Now we're going to be putting numbers into it. Kind of like we did for the review. Which one's bigger? Now we just have to add the symbols. So it says write the correct symbol. 71 blank 86. Let's go over to our chart. 71 is right here. And 86 is right here. Let's look at the tens place. There's a 7 in the 71s in the tens place. And there's an 8 in the 86. We know that 8 has one more than 7. So 86 would have to be, or 71 would be less than 86. Says write the correct symbol. 75, 75. That's the same number. So it has to equal each other. Equal. 75 equal to 75. Write the correct symbol. 42 blank 52. Now 42 is right here on the 100 chart and 52 is right here on the 100 chart. We can tell that there's a 4 in the tens place and a 5 in the tens place for 52. We know that 5 has one more than 4. So 5 is greater than 4. So that means 42 is 42 is less than 52. $74 blank 70 or 49. 74 is right here on the chart and 49 is right here. The 7's in the 10 place for 74 and the 4 is in the tens place for 49. And we know once on the chart, once it goes down, the numbers at the bottom are bigger than the numbers at the top. So 74 is at the bottom below 49. So 74 is greater than 49. Now remember, if the number is greater than, the alligator mouth is eating it. Write the correct symbol. 28 blank 18. 28 blank 18. Well, there's a 2 in the tens place for 28, and there's 1 in the tens place for 18. Well, we know 2 has 1 more than 1. And at the chart, we can tell that 18 or 28 is below 18. And whatever below a number it's bigger. So 28 is greater than 18. Now let's practice with the base 10 blocks, because we will be seeing some in your homework. Now remember, these sticks are worth 10. So let's count by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. So 40 is right here. And there's only 1, because these squares, or this cube, is only 1. So 40 plus 1 is 41. Is blank, let's count this one. 10, 20, 30. So that's 30. 1, 2, 3. 30 plus 3 is 33. Well, we know that there's a 4 in the tens place for 41, and there's a 3 in the tens place for 33. 4 is greater than 3 because it has 1 more. So that means 41 has to be greater than 33. Awesome job. Write the correct symbol. Let's count it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus 1. So 60 plus 1 is 61. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus 1 is 61. Oh gosh, guys. We have the same number. You guys remember what happens? What symbol we use if it's the same number? It can't be greater than because they're the exact same, and it can't be less than because they're the same. So it has to be equal to. Good job, guys. Now that we did a lot of practice of using the symbols, I want to explain the homework real quick. So the homework is posted in Google Classroom, and whenever you complete it, it needs to be posted in Google Classroom as well. Rewatch this video if you need help. I also posted the vocabulary sheets on there, and there is some base 10 blocks in the homework, so I also put like an answer key, like which block means is how much as well. So please rewatch this video, look through your resources, the vocab, the base 10, and don't forget to post it back into Google Classroom. Now, before we end, what did we learn today? Well, we learned how to compare two-digit numbers, right? And we learned how to figure out which number is bigger. And if the alligator mouth is open, that means it's going to be the bigger number because the alligator eats the bigger number. Now, let's go over our I can statement. I can compare two-digit numbers using the greater than, less than, and equal to symbols. You guys did awesome today, and if you have any questions, feel free to call me. Bye!